Hello, Libra. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. All right, y'all. I do have standard personal readings on sale for $35 off, so you can book them for $50 instead of $85. Okay. It's going to be this reading right here. 18 card spread, 30-minute reading. I feel like it's a steal. This is definitely a steal. So definitely, if you're interested in that, make sure you check out sacredlibra.com. Go ahead and get that in. All right, let's see. We're going into this reading for Libra Sun Moon Rising. Libra Sun Moon Rising coming out. Okay. We got deception and heartbreak for shame. Yeah. Somebody lose. Like, Libra, you are serving karma. And the justice card comes out, you are serving karma like you be serving looks. Okay? And you know you be serving looks, okay? You are serving karma like you be serving looks. Alright? Somebody thought that they would take your kindness for weakness. Somebody thought that they would capitalize off your kindness. Capitalize off your good doing. Capitalize off your generosity. But guess where they end up broke? They end up broke. Somebody tried to steal from you, but guess what happens? The universe takes from them. You don't even got to do anything because the universe got your back. That's how the universe be with Libra all the time. We got the fool at the bottom of the deck. Get ready. Somebody has made the silent agreement before they even told anybody. They made the silent agreement to jump, to take a leap of faith. They made a silent agreement to do something. They made a silent agreement that, yes, this is mine. But whoever the Seven of Swords energy is, the Seven of Swords energy, this repeat offender energy, they get their karma, and their karma that they get is destitution. Destitution. Let me see what the actual destitution. Poverty so extreme that one lacks the means to provide for oneself. The fact that a person tried to take from you, the fact that a person tried to steal from you, they go through poverty so extreme that one lacks the means to provide for themselves. They can't even take care of themselves. That's their karma. Somebody is, they in karma so bad they won't even be able to afford the tissue to wipe y'all know where I'm going with it. Utter poverty. The state of being without money, food, a home, or possessions. Destitution. And we have the Queen of Pentacles here with Justice, with you, and the Ten of Cups. This comes from the work that you've done with your hands. And you know, the Queen of Pentacles is the queen that get her hands dirty. But how your hands got dirty is by some like hard work. This means that you kept your hands clean. Somebody's hands is dirty and you kept your hands clean. And because you kept your hands clean, your justice is the Ten of Cups, which is ultimate fulfillment. You kept your hands clean. Another person tried to play dirty. Your hands are clean. Another person's hands are dirty. And you're about to see whose hands are dirty because somebody is in poverty. It's like, let me serve you. It's time to be served. The Six of Pentacles comes out as you being in the receiving end of something. So you're about to receive your karma. It's like I'm handing out karma for everybody here. You get good karma, you get bad karma. Until a person stops using and abusing and using deception to try to win, that is when they will stop being destitute. But because your hands are clean, you have justice here. You can actually sit back and lie in harmony, okay? We also have the Eight of Wands with the Five of Wands and the Eight of Cups. There's a person who's trying to do their only movement that they're trying to do. The only thing that they're doing is competing with you. All that a person's doing is trying to spar with you. Like, all they're doing is squaring up with you. All a person is doing is trying to get back at you. All a person is doing is trying to be in conflict with you. All a person is doing is trying to bother you. All a person is saying, that got to be a lot. Like, that's just a lot. That's just a lot to even just, like, say. Like, all a person, like, you, like, when a person wake up, they think Libra. And somebody is trying so desperately to get up under your skin. But I don't even want to talk to you about this. I want to talk to the person about this, because if they waking up and they thinking about Libra, they watching. Baby, start loving yourself. It's not that deep. It's just not that deep. It's just, nobody could be that deep. It's just nobody. And you don't even think about God like that. Like, don't put Libra in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just start loving yourself. Like, love you. Love you. Get Libra out of your head rent free. You let Libra take residence in your head, and that is not, no. Also, the only person who you should be competing with is yourself. You should be trying to better yourself, okay? If that is you, if you have that competition spirit where you feel like you need to one up the other person, it's been like that. Like, you feel like you need to one up another person. You going through hoops, you walking through hoops just to try to one up somebody else, just to try to compete with another person, and you're not even doing you. You getting off your square. You are not in alignment. Because that person writes your destiny, whoever you're competing with. They can take you anywhere they want to take you, because all you thinking about is competing with that person. Get back on your square. Okay? Get back on your square. Like, it's some people who get flattered by having haters and having, like, people jealous of them. I just be like, baby, if you loved yourself, you wouldn't be doing this. Stop. It's weird. It's weird. Yeah, I know it come with the territory, but don't nobody want that. Don't nobody be wanting to have, like, now what I'm supposed to do with that information? Like, what am I supposed to do with the information? Like, what the hell? What am I supposed to get happy about it? No, it's sad. Like, especially if you are a empath, it is sad to see that a person don't see that light within themselves, because I remember a space in myself when I didn't see that light within me. So the compassion, the mother in me, it's like, you got it all wrong. I'm just me. You know, I'm the same thing. We all got the same thing. We all got the same type of light. And that's one of the things, for the life of me, I would never understand. And some people revel at the fact of a person being upset or a person being or whatever. Some people revel at the fact of making another person uncomfortable. But I always sit back then. Yeah, when you're in your lower vibration, you're like, yeah, they mad, they ah. But when you sit in it, you like, you don't need to be, you don't need to, you shouldn't. Everybody should think of themselves as, all of that. And because I may think of myself, or because I may be confident, or you see me come into the room and my head is up, not down, that don't mean that I'm like, yeah, I'm better than you. That just means I'm deserving of the light. I'm not shutting my head down. It's been too many times I walked in the room with my head down. If you only knew my story, you would see you in my story. So I feel like whoever this person is that's making their every movement based on competition, based on being better than that other person, stop, because you are not on your square. You are not in alignment. You are wherever they want to take you. And if this person want to take you down the wrong road, if they want to put you in the dumps, you will surely be there, because it's not even about where you're going. It's about competing. Could we stop? Could we stop competing? Could we start competing with just ourselves to always be like 10 steps ahead? I can't beef myself up off of you being jealous, or off of you being envious of me. That is fake. I can't beef myself up off your envy. So you can have your envy. I can't beef myself up off your competition. So you can have your it don't make me feel good, It's like, it's not going to make me feel good. We are on two different levels, two different levels. I need real love. I'm not going to take your lack of love against self and feel good on that. Like when we start talking like a high level conversation, I cannot feel good on your lack of love for yourself. That's like me going into a boxing match and me saying, let me fight the handicapped person. Of course I'm going to win. Who want that easy target? Who want that easy win? It's like, let me fight the person who can't fight, or the young person, or this. That is just who wants that win? It's too easy. Like, who want that low hanging fruit? Somebody's every movement is of competition. Now, I didn't talk to them who got the lack of self-love. Let me talk to you, Libra. Leave. Stop. Abandon. It's not worth it. The Eight of Cups lets me know that you've been working with somebody, because it's already 8 cups. That's pretty good. These cups ain't shattered. Ain't no water hanging out of them. The 8 of Cups is about retreating from something that you worked hard with. It's when you understand that the movement of a person, you understand that the sole goal of a person is to compete with you. And you know what? Just like I said, it's not going to beef you up. Some people need that. Some people need that type of energy. But this ain't you. You don't need that type of energy. And I'm pretty sure the reason why you stayed there and you actually put those cups up there is because you didn't think that this person's every movement had to do with competing with you. You didn't think that this person's every movement was rooted in having a conflict with you. You probably thought that y'all was putting the things up there together. Or maybe you were in a lower vibration and you needed that. But it's like a deep conversation. What does that say about you if you need a person to not love themselves to be around you? So you don't need that type of energy. You ain't never need that type of energy. So why? Guess what? It's over. Because they got you wrong and they got themselves wrong. Like I said, they're not on their square. And it doesn't serve you emotionally. Why? Because you have to take the blows. Look at how many blows you got to take. For some of you guys, it's a multitude of people. And a lower vibrational person will be like, yep, I got him mad. I got him mad. I got him mad. Y'all mad. Y'all mad. Y'all mad. Y'all. But that just let me know that, like, you are just really insecure. And lack compassion. And this is not you. Because why? It already told me that your hands stay clean. Somebody was leading with deception. It's almost giving like both people were, you thought like both people were doing work. You were doing your work. This person was doing their work. You were on your square. This person was on their square. Now it's time to come up to Judgment Day and get the karma for your work. And you are going to get fulfillment, and somebody gets destitution. All right, we have the Empress, the Two of Wands, and sorrow. There's something that's being planned behind your back, Empress, but it's not going to work out. And this just lets me know that a person, it's just deeper confirmation that whoever is working with this, like, they don't know who they messing with. And the fact that you kept your hands clean, I see you got a little dirty with him too. You got a little dirty with him too. You threw a little couple punches at him too, I can see. But the fact you kept your hands clean, which means you was really oblivious. Somebody was very oblivious to another person's actions. Very oblivious. And you got the Empress here who's focused. Focused on what? Giving life. This is mama. The Empress is about to pop. She is creating life. She's creating, she's taking care of a lot of things. Okay? So the Empress is here and you got these other people plotting and planning behind her back. But guess what? It ends in sorrow. It ends in heartbreak. It ends in bad news for somebody else plotting behind the Empress's back. And the Empress is watching a person's movement. So somebody has enemies, or somebody has a person at all types of directions. Because while the Empress is finally seeing over here, oh my goodness, this person is moving this, that. There's something else that's happening behind the Empress's back. There's a person who's curious about reconciling with you, or you could be curious about reconciling with someone else. We got friendship. Somebody is curious on whether you can be able to reconcile, whether there can be a reconciliation, whether there is means to be friends again, be in union again. This could be you, this could be another person, but they're kind of thinking about it. The end goal is some type of reconciliation. They feel like, could we get back together how we used to be? And we have the Six of Swords with the Ace of Wands and the Star here. Last but not least, the energy of transition, going to a new place. Going to a new place. Why? Because stars need to be in the sky. Because you are the star. Somebody found a light in a dark tunnel. Somebody found some type of wish fulfillment. With the Ace of Wands and the Star, this is wish fulfillment in the form of an amazing opportunity. But you have to get to the destination of opportunity. This comes with a lot of movement. You can't stay still and think that the opportunity is going to be over there. And as long as you're over here, you're not over there where the opportunity is. But it is you transitioning to get yourself out of it. Also, this opportunity comes with a spiritual and mental transformation. This is you transforming from one to the next. from one level of understanding to the next level of understanding, and never of understanding them. That's what we get. We get different. A lot of the times, like a lot of these things be so, a lot of readings be so pushed on the outside when really we are here. The ascension goes with understanding ourselves to the core. It's not about understanding other people. You can't even understand another person until you first understand yourself. Everything starts with self. So the transformation is going to be from you getting to a deeper level of consciousness with yourself, or a deeper level of understanding of yourself, to this next level of understanding. Okay? We have the Seven of Swords with the Eight of Wands and the friendship. This person also deceived your friends. There's a person who has also deceived your friends. There's a person in here that has also deceived other people around you who were your friends. Somebody has been very, very busy. A person could have deceived your friends to compete against you too. To help them, to be in cahoots with them while they do. Whoever this Seven of Swords, they bad now, okay? They got a gift of gab on them. They're smart. They are a manipulator. Could be a narcissist. But they're smart. And people believe them. They're very, very believable. This is not no stupid, reckless. No. In order for you to be a repeat offender, you got to be good at offending. So somebody is very, very smart, and they were able to convince. They were able to get your friends to move in whatever direction that they want. So they were playing puppet master. And maybe this is how this person continues to offend you, by not actually showing their hands, but getting other people around them to do their dirty work for you. This is how a person is moving. We got the Seven of Swords with the Five of Wands and the Temperance. So instead of appearing as a competitor, this person is appearing as a friend to you, and they have other people to appear as a competitor. Someone has completely deceived you. Completely deceived. Somebody was completely deceived, okay? Completely deceived. But the angels, the good thing about this angel is the temperance means self-love, peace, patience. Also means reconciliation. It also means spirit guides got it already worked out. So while you've blindly reconciled with this enemy, and while this enemy has already planted seeds in the people who you love, the people who you care about, and the people who you thought were friendly, and you don't know that the seed is coming from this individual because you reconciled with this person. You blindly reconciled with this person. The spirit guides already has it covered. They have it covered behind the scenes. Like I said, the plan behind your back doesn't end well. And the reason why the plan is going on behind your back, it's going to tell you, it's going to show you, no, you're not weak. No, you're not delusional. No, you're not. You are just not equally yoked with other people. Somebody's every single movement was to form an alliance against you. So you would have no one to fall back on, and they would have your people to fall back on. Somebody is dirty. But my favorite saying is you never win when you play dirty. So again, your hands are clean. Because some of y'all didn't know this was going on. Some of y'all, this is news. For some of you guys, it's heartbreaking. Some of you guys, you don't even believe all of it. You're like, no, they wouldn't. And you still kind of figuring things out. You're still kind of figuring stuff out. But the angels got it covered behind the scenes. For some of you guys, you are going to be really, really curious to how you're being genuine to a person and another person is giving you conflict. Key number one. This Page of Swords it ain't just thoughts coming off. That's a light bulb. That's ding, 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 ding. How are you doing good and the person is giving you bad? One of the things I had to realize with me is it was a person who I wasn't wishing this person ill will, wasn't doing anything harm to this person, but every time I got back in contact with this person, their energy towards me would be like we had literally just had an argument. And I'm like, well, what the hell's going on? Because I haven't seen you, I haven't spoken to you in months at a time. What's going on? It's no issue. It's nothing there. How come every time I see you, it seems like it's something there? So every time you talk to a person, the energy that they have to give you is the energy of competition, the energy of chaos, the energy of conflict, the energy of envy, the energy of gossip, the energy of negative energy. And you're wondering, this has left you curious. I wonder what that is. Not saying, oh, that's an envious spirit. That's a jealous spirit. I wonder why that is. I wonder if it's me that's making them feel this way. I wonder if they had a bad day. Maybe they were in traffic. Maybe they're hot. Maybe they're hungry. I don't know, but it left you with a lot to think about. Okay? So that's the key number one that you're getting. Destitution. You got 5, 5, 3. Destitution is going to fall on multiple people. Destitution falls on multiple people because that's the karma. That's your karma that you get. Negative minds think alike. Be mindful of who's friends. I love the saying you tell from Love Don't Cost a Thing. Tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. It's a reason why a person decides to mix and mingle with filth. Somebody called me crazy, but I can't get with a person who lacks values. And people are like, I don't really care if they know. If you lack value, me and you can't get it's no way we can be like this. It's no way. And I will always keep saying it. Like, I always had that energy where I'm like, I just can't. A person who values that's a character flaw. That's an actual flaw within their character. You can't tell me that you just do this over here. That is who you are. You have that type of spirit. But I kind of felt a little guilty about it. Growing up, I felt like I was judgmental and maybe I needed to stop but those friendships never lasted, or those friendships never, when I mixed and mingled with those people, because they may be fun, or they may be the life of the party, or they may be whatever, but they had like a character flaw in there. Lacked values that I value. It's like being friends with a person who abuses their kids. Could I do that? No, I can't. I can damn near do with verbal abuse to a child. I'm going to say something. hey, try to say it in a loving way, because maybe you don't know it. And sometimes you are there where you're frustrated and you may be. But I'm like, don't you think you should be a little? It makes me feel uncomfortable. Where was I getting at anyway? But destitution comes on multiple people because they get, and also the reason why a person was able to get offense. For some of you guys, don't give this repeat offender so much credit yet. But the reason why they were able to build a fence with your friends was because your friends already had negative thoughts about you. They weren't your real friends. They weren't really your people. They weren't really your people. They wasn't really gang. They wasn't really butterfly gang. You ain't butterfly gang and it shows, okay? They wasn't really gang. They wasn't really your people. So that's how a person was able to form a fence, a protective fence with your friends. And the reason why they feel big over, like, look what I did. But you can take your power back. Those wasn't my friends anyway. You can take them. You can have them. I don't want them anyway. Let's clock that T. Let's clock that. All right, we have the Five of Pentacles with the Eight of Cups and the Temperance. Yes. Yes. Getting out of a negative place. Destitution. This Five of Pentacles energy is being around negative people. They speak negatively. So how they speak is negatively. And you had to run away from that. This retreating, this you, the Eight of Cups is you retreating from something. The Eight of Cups is you leaving this. The Eight of Cups is you getting away from this destitution. You may have left a situation or stopped the situation or abandoned the situation or walked away from a situation. This was you walking out of some type of fire, getting out of the way. Because why? The spirit guides got something planned under the scenes. And something's not going to end well for a person at all. It's just not. All right. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress and the Six of Swords here, there's a big transformation that's coming. There's a big transition that's coming. And this has a lot to do with the cleanness, the purity of the Queen of Pentacles here, especially with her pregnant belly. This just is like a cycle of life. This also is like the pureness, the compassion, the mother, the nurture that happens here. This also resembles you nurturing yourself. And you nurturing yourself, you putting some type of love into yourself, which happens in a retreat. Remember, the Six of Swords is a person getting away from the storm or getting away from these like violent waters to calmer seas, calmer waters. So this is you getting away from something and you kind of like nurturing yourself, or you nurturing the things that you love and care about, okay? This also brings you into this Empress energy. This also brings you on focus on yourself. So this lets me know that in your retreating and you getting away, you decided to love on yourself a little bit more. And that is what was keeping all of your focus. You're not worried about what another person's doing. You are inside. You are within. So you are connecting with yourself, keeping yourself clean. Okay. The karma of you leaving The karma of you retreating, the karma of you leaving something that did not serve you results in a transformation, a spiritual and mental transformation. For some of you guys, you could not transform where you were. You had to leave in order for you to transform. The energy was too low where you were. You had to leave so you can transform. In the leaving is the transformation. When you get to the point where you're like, I'm ready to leave, you are ready to transform. And since you're ready to transform, the spirit guides are ready to start handing karma out. Because it's like up until you get to that point. It's up until you get to that point. Some of you guys started questioning if it was the right thing to do for you to leave. Started questioning, should I just left things like that? Should I just... That was some of you guys questioning that. Questioning, well, should I leave? Should I whatever? You're just curious about a whole thing. You're coming up as this curious soul that's just curious about so many different things. We have 3 major arcana in a row: Justice, the Empress, and the Temperance here. Justice is the karma that is being served, and it's you. The Empress is you, and it is the manifestations that you have that are coming to you, coming to fruition. And the Temperance here is the angelic activity behind the scenes. It's also the restorance of your health. It's also the restorance of your healing. It's also patience. It's also restoration. So you have so many things that's coming towards you, but it's going to first start off with justice. The Empress is also a level of transformation that you embody. It's a certain type of embodiment. It is abundance in its sense. It is without lack. So the fact that karma is handing out destitution, which is a severe place of lack, the Empress can never be in lack. The Empress is abundance. The Empress is the life giver. She is the giver of abundance. She is the avenue in which abundance comes through. She is the gift that keeps on giving. She is the reason why there is a world here, why there's people. She is abundance itself. When God wants to give abundance, God is going to use an Empress. God is always going to use a womb. I was watching this thing when it was like when the woman was created, and just a scientific fact, every woman is created with all the eggs they're going to ever have when they're created, right? So when God created Eve, Eve already had the DNA, already had Jesus within her. So when God created the woman, he created the answer. The answer was created through the woman because the woman is birthed. The baby is birthed with all the eggs she'll ever have. So all the DNA of those eggs run through her body. So when God creates a woman, if he's going to give abundance, he's always going to use a woman. Always going to. That's why if you're masculine watching here, you treat the women better in your life. Look at all the billionaires and all of their charities, all of that stuff. They have women in it. The quote by J.P. Morgan, also this is on the Sacred Shop, millionaires don't believe in astrology, but billionaires do. That's very, very true. Very, very true. So be mindful how you treat women, because women are the answer. Especially in this Empress form, especially when you elevate and you reach a level of ascension. Okay. But we do have the Empress here. And the Empress is abundance. The Empress cannot be in lack because the Empress is the avenue in which abundance. The moment that you get into your Empress energy, you are abundant. Your manifestations are coming to you. You are fruition. The Empress is fruition. It is the abundance. It is the manifestation coming true. It is it coming true. So, Justice and the Empress is both of your major arcanas out. Your energy is really, really high. It's very, very big. We have this Five of Pentacles with the Empress and the Ace of Wands here. There's a new, even in, I've seen this too, even in their destitution, because this is the enemy's karma. You still have an amazing opportunity with that. That is using your enemies as your footstool. Somebody needs to figure out, let me try to hurry up and get this out because my thing is dying. Anyways, somebody needs to, you will have an opportunity to use those enemies. Those same enemies, you are going to be able to use them too as your footstool to kick your feet up and lie back. You won't, it's like your enemies will do the dirty work for you. Just like the Seven of Swords, when it was rooted in deception to get your friends to do the dirty work for them. Now, when all of them are in destitution, guess who they gonna come running to? And since everything has came out, you see everything. And I was just listening to the 48 Laws of Power, and it was like you can use your enemies. Enemies could be more useful than friends because now they have something to prove. Once you've already proven them to be an enemy, they have something to prove. They have now they have to prove their loyalty back to you. They have to prove themselves to being loyal. You already see them as the Seven of Swords. You already see them as the Five of Wands. You already see them as plotting and planning and this. You already see them as that. So now they have to work overtime. Now they have to show traits of loyalty. Now they have to be loyal in areas that they wouldn't want to in order to get you to believe them again. We have Justice card. Yeah, Justice comes in with whatever a person is planning behind your back. It's not going to end well. Even what another person is planning for behind your back gives you yet another opportunity, an amazing opportunity. It brings in this Ace of Wands. Some of you guys, it could give you an amazing opportunity to expand, an amazing opportunity to go to a different environment. Even what a person's trying to do in your demise gives you an amazing opportunity. It's just so many opportunities that's coming towards you. You also have the Ten of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Six of Swords. When you get to this new destination, it's going to be ultimate fulfillment. There's a path that's presenting itself in front of you. A person is showing you through their disloyalty where to go. You know not to go over here. You know not to go over there. Might as well go this way. Somebody is showing you the path more and more and more just by them being rooted in some type of chaotic behavior or chaotic energy. They're showing you where to go. They're showing you where paradise is. They're actually making the path more clear as day to you. Okay. We also have the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Star. It's almost like a message for you to get ready for wish fulfillment to come towards you. Get ready for the fulfillment of your desires. Get ready to actually feel your desires. It's like the mother getting ready to hold her baby in her hands. You're about to hold your baby in your hands. And last but not least, we have the Ten of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Star here. Ten of Cups is here, which is this ultimate happiness. We have the Three of Swords too, which is this energy of some type of despair or this energy of some type of sorrow. It's going to be sorrow for them. It's going to be healing for you because we have the Star here. Something is healing for you and sorrow for them. And then also the act of a person's wrongdoing, it brings your wish fulfillment to you quicker, very much quicker. Something is about to get real funny soon, like very, very funny, like really, really like coincidence, real spiritual, real spooky. But the fact that you kept your hands clean, you will be in abundance. And the fact that a person continued to get their hands dirty or do a person's dirty work or get people to do their dirty work, everybody goes into destitution. Okay? So that's your reading. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up and make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys and I will see you in the next video.